what are the steps you would take when your newly transferred to LECA plants start showing signs of struggle and of declining health? So I'm assuming you mean you've just transitioned a new plant. So whether it was living on soil or it's a new cutting, you've put it in LECA and the plant starts looking not so good. Leaves are looking a bit limp. Maybe it's turning a little bit yellow and you're not sure what to do. So in that case, I would generally take it out of the LECA and probably put it back in a rooting solution. So I'd probably take the plant out, and before I put it in a rooting solution, depending on what the roots are looking like, I'd probably put it in a hydrogen peroxide solution. So a 3% hydrogen solution. So about probably 15 mils of hydrogen peroxide to about a liter of water. Not too sure what that is in gallons, sorry, not off the top of my head. And leave that in there for a few hours just to make sure if it's a root rot problem, you're trying to sort that out. And if there are any leaves that are just really looking almost dead, I'll just pull those off anyway, because at this point we want the plants to be focusing on rejuvenating that root system, because that's probably where the problem is coming from. And then once I've had it in that hydrogen peroxide for a few hours, I'll take it out of the hydrogen peroxide and put it in my rooting solution. So whether it's Super Thrive, Clonix Clone solution, whatever solution you've got at hand that helps you root your plant is what I would use. Put it back in there and get those roots back healthy, get that plant steady before I put it back in the LECA. So it does happen that things go a bit pear-shaped when you first put your plant in LECA, but that's what I recommend you do. But I generally don't tend to find myself in that situation, because most of the time when I'm transferring my plant from soil to LECA or as a cutting, I make sure that my roots are very, very healthy before I do that transition. So if it's a plant that you're really, really worried about, having it go through what I like to call the long method, where you put your plant in your rooting solution and get those roots really long and really healthy in that hydro environment before you put it in a LECA, is probably a good way to go if that's not what you do already.